Hello students, today we are going to talk about elevation of boiling point. So what is meant by boiling point of a liquid? The boiling point of a liquid is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. Boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin. Why is it so? Because at that temperature, vapor pressure of water becomes equal to atmospheric pressure, that is 1 atmosphere or 1.013 bar. So this temperature is called as boiling point of a liquid. Boiling point of a solution is always higher than boiling point of the pure solvent, and this increase is called as elevation in boiling point, or that difference between boiling point of pure solvent and solution is called as elevation in boiling point. We will see the reason for elevation in boiling point now. As we know, vapor pressure increases with increase in the temperature. And also, we have already studied vapor pressure of the solution is lower than that of pure solvent. Therefore, the solution has to be heated more to make the vapor pressure equal to atmospheric pressure. That's why boiling point of the solution is more when compared to boiling point of pure solvent. Here is a graph of vapor pressure versus temperature. The curve AB represents the plot for solvent. As it is clear, as temperature increases, vapor pressure of the solvent also increases in this manner. And at one point or at a particular temperature, the vapor pressure of solvent becomes equal to atmospheric pressure, and that temperature is TB naught, that is boiling point of this pure solvent. Now the curve CD represents plot for solution. Here also vapor pressure is increasing with increase in the temperature. Since vapor pressure of pure solvent is always greater than that of solution, the curve for solution lies below that of solvent. Here also, as temperature increases, the vapor pressure is increasing like this, and the temperature at which vapor pressure of the solution becomes equal to atmospheric pressure is called boiling point of the solution, and it is represented by the symbol TB. As it is clear from this graph, boiling point of the solution is greater than boiling point of pure solvent, and this difference is called as delta TB or elevation in boiling point. So let TB naught be the boiling point of pure solvent and TB be the boiling point of solution. So increase in the boiling point delta TB is TB minus TB naught. So this delta TB is called as elevation of boiling point. It is found experimentally that for dilute solutions, the elevation of boiling point delta TB is directly proportional to molal concentration of the solute in a solution. Molality. So delta TB is directly proportional to molality. It is represented by small letter m. Molality is the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 kg of the solvent, as we discussed earlier. So this equation implies that delta TB is equal to Kb into m. So Kb is the proportionality constant here. I have written the same thing here. Small letter m refers to molality, which is number of moles of the solute dissolved in 1 kg of the solvent. And the proportionality constant Kb is called boiling point elevation constant or molal elevation constant, which is also called as ebullioscopic constant. We will see what is the unit of Kb or ebullioscopic constant. It is very important. Consider the equation again. Delta TB is equal to Kb into m, which implies Kb is equal to delta TB divided by m. Now if you see the units of these two factors, temperature is represented by Kelvin and molality m is represented by moles per kg. Therefore, the unit of Kb is Kelvin kg per mole. Here is a table showing Kb values for different solvents. You can pause the video and go through the values. Okay, now if W2 gram of the solute of molar mass M2 is dissolved in W1 gram of the solvent, then molality M of the solution, that can be calculated like this. As we know, molality M is equal to number of moles of solute in 1 kg of solvent or 1000 gram of solvent, and number of mole N is equal to weight by molecular weight W by M. Therefore, molality M would be equal to, what is number of moles of solute? It is W by M, correct? No. So here W2 gram of solute is dissolved in W1 gram of the solvent. So it becomes W2 by M2 divided by W1 whole divided by 1000. That is 1 kg of solvent. If you rearrange it, you will get M is equal to 1000 into W2 whole divided by M2 into W1. We already know that delta TB is equal to Kb into M. Therefore, the molality M is equal to delta TB divided by Kb. We have to substitute the value of M in this equation. So, we get delta T by Kb, delta TB divided by Kb is equal to 1000 into W2 by M2 into W1. So, the Kb in the denominator can go here. So, we get delta TB is equal to Kb into 1000 W2 divided by M2 W1. Now, we will bring M2 here and delta TB here. So, we have M2 is equal to Kb into 1000 into W2 whole divided by delta TB into W1. Therefore, in order to determine M2, that is molar mass of the solute, a known mass of the solute has to be dissolved in known mass of the solvent. When the Kb value of that solvent is known, delta Tb can be calculated experimentally. Using all these informations, the molecular mass of the solute M2 can be calculated easily.